to this video on as we continue with our series of videos in responsive web design. So let's make this first view actually responsive. Now, to begin with this, I've added these CSS columns here. These columns here is what is the same as in Bootstrap. I like them because it permits us not to be thinking of width again. You just copy a certain number of columns and you give it. So the next thing that we are going to also kind of change is here. We said here that this image, we gave a width of let me come to the analysis. This image here, if we say width and we just say 100%, it is taking 100% of the parent element, and at the level which it is now, it will be the 100% of hero view. We don't want that, because on hero view we see that it's taking a certain percentage of hero view. It's not up to 100% of hero view. So what we will do is that we are going to wrap this image in a div, so that this div, it should be the one that is a direct child of hero view, and the image is a child of that div, and we can give it a class of hero. Oh, that's hero v img, because here it was just hero image. So if you have that, this means if you refresh here, I don't think there will not be any big change. We don't see the change, because for now we are still at mobile. If we were already talking desktop, that's when we would have seen it. Okay, let's arrange this education here. When we look at it from the mobile perspective, we see that it is broken into 2 lines, so definitely means there's supposed to be a break here. Let me just put a break. Oh, I must not go like that. Let me just put it this way. Nope. Self-closing like that. Okay, we have a break there. Then we're going to have a class at this level. We're going to say hero heading, something like that, or hero title. Title will be better because that heading doesn't make anything. Hero title is better. We copy it, save here in CSS. I always try to organize my CSS in chronological order too, so that it's easier for me when I come into CSS to identify what is actually going on. So here I'm going to give it a font size of 2 lorem. I beg your pardon. I think that should be 2. If we refresh, okay, that 2 rem seems to still be small. Let me add it to 3. If it's not okay, I'll change it. Yeah, this looks a little bit better. If it look here, yeah, it looks a little bit better. Yeah, that's better. The next thing is to handle the text that comes after. You see that there's some space here, there's some space here, so we can actually, let's look at what our result looks like. So I'm going to instead give that padding to the paragraph itself, so that it just handle the top and bottom at the same time, instead of giving padding. Okay, hero p. I don't know why I keep typing in 0 instead of O for hero. Here, okay, chronological order, I'm going to have these. Then padding top and bottom. Padding top and bottom, let me see, top and bottom 20 pixels, left and right 0. For now, if the 20 pixel, is it too small, too big? Oh, I've not saved the HTML. Is it too small? Let's look and make it 25. That's what I was saying in the previous video, that things like this, normally when you receive a mock-up that a designer, somebody has designed, you're going to have all these dimensions, so that you're not thinking and having these issues we are having right now. The next thing here is this button. These buttons, if you look at them here, you know that there's also space down here. it actually means there's a padding there too. Okay, for me, before I do that, I would like to actually adjust this, make here and say, okay, this is where my flex box starts. Through that way, all my CSS that concerns flexbox, I'll put it in there. Flexbox ends. As I said, I want my CSS to be so that easy for me to find my way around it. Okay, the buttons, these are the buttons. So I'm going to give it a class H hero btns, but I might not need that at the end of the day. So what? No, I need it because I will use this to actually give that padding bottom. Okay. Padding here. As I said, if you don't have basics in HTML and CSS, this is not the video for you. You should be watching other videos on this channel. Oops, what did I do? I went and pressed in the command here. Saved. If you refresh, voila, there's some space now. Oh, as I just wrote pagina without specifying bottom, it gave top and bottom. I don't want top because we already have this paragraph handling the part that is top and bottom. Okay, that's it. So the next thing now is to fill in the color of the hero, of the whole hero view, because if you look at our mockup here, we see that there's this color here. We are going to pick that color. I did a screenshot of the image, so the image already have the color. I'll just pick it here, and I hope it will be the same. This, let me copy. I copy that code, then I'll come to hero. Where is hero itself? Okay, I don't have the class hero already called. I've not called hero in CSS, so let me call it right here. Hero. I will give it a background color, and I give this. Let's refresh and see what we've got. I hope it's going to be the same. Voila, that's it. So we have this. Let's handle the button, the color for the button too. That will be still coming here. I think this is the button. Let me pick that color. Voila. Pick the color. Come here, button. This one is button, is the learn more button. I think getting started button that has a color. So the normal button do not. Hero btn. Okay. I'm looking if I don't have any button class somewhere. Oh, this is a button here. So I will remove these buttons from this from here. They're not supposed to be there. btn I think is started. That should have been the class. If it's not, it will arrange background color, and I give in that color. So what I'm saying is these guys have to leave this place. This is because I've actually said this is my flex box, so they leave. And this one too, I'm seeing an image here. You two have to leave. So I'll make sure in there the CSS that we'll have will just be flexbox. Okay, save. If we refresh, okay, that's it. We have it. The text on that button should be white. Am I supposing? Yeah, it's white. So where is it? Here. Color white. Okay. Color white. Now we are seeing from the mock-up that there's a padding here. The hero has a padding. That hero has a padding on mobile. So where is hero? I'll put it there. Padding. I'll put the padding to be let me take 25 and see if it's too much. We'll reduce. You have seen I'm trying to I think it's okay. I think the 25 should be okay. That's me thinking. Yep, it should be okay. Or yeah, let's just leave it like that, not complicating things. These buttons have no border, I think so. When we look at it from here, I can actually close this now. These colors we don't need it. These buttons have no border, and they have a border. They have a curve. They have curved edges. So to handle that, I'll come to the general here, and I will say border. They have no border. 0 pixel. I don't know why it seemed awkward. Like, seems like that's not what I'm supposed to do. Border radius. Border radius should be somewhere around 5 pixels. That border just seemed awkward. Like, that's not the rule. Okay, it is it. I think is this man that doesn't. This should have. Keep on thinking with that. That's something I would have just looked at the analysis here. Yeah, this guy has a border. This man does not. Why this has? So, anyways, I could still come here. Just border 0. I'll copy it and give it to get it started. This man does not. But the learn more does have. Oops. Learn more does have a border. BTN more. There's a border there. So let's put in that border. And the color seems to be the color of the other button. So border 1 pixel solid this color here. And we have it. Save. If we refresh, voila, c'est prêt à popper. That's it. What's the color of the text in that button? What's the color? Yeah, it's black. I think the font size, we need to change the font size because our font size is kind of small. We need to change the font size. I'm still getting the impression we might have to add the size of the button. Let me first of all work on the font size. So to work on the font size, we are going to do it here. Font. Oops. I've just done my Ctrl Z. Font size. Not large. 1.5 RM. Or I say 1.5. I just say 1.5 RM. I hope that's not super large. Yep, that's super large, but it looks good. Okay, it look good like that. Yeah. This is us trying to get it because we do not have exactly the font size of every of these elements. Now that's large compared to what we are seeing here. Yeah, that's large. So let me put it at 1. Or if, yeah. Okay, that looks better. Okay, now I think there should be some space here because this looks choked up. There should be some space there. Okay, yeah, there is. It means that there's a padding between the nav or the navigation and the hero view. We could actually do that from, since we have called hero view. I don't think we have, okay, we have we called hero view? I don't think so. Let me just make sure there's no view here, meaning that there's no hero view there yet. So let me copy this. I did search because I don't want to call the class 2 times and they're having conflict. Okay, hero view is supposed to be something somewhere here. So I'll put padding top. If it happens that it's paging somewhere again, I will add it, paging top. This one is going to have like 50 pixels because that space is massive. Maybe I will have to reduce. Yeah, that looks better. That looks better. And we already have the front view for mobile. But now desktop, what happens? So as we are trying to reach desktop, we see that it is not what it should be. So what are we supposed to do? The thing we are supposed to do is just include the row class and handle some CSS and handle some dimensioning. So to do that, I'll come here because we're having that issue with our hero view here. You know, hero view has two direct children. So if I come and I give it the class row, when I give it the class row, the first thing that's going to happen is that they're going to be side by side, and that's not what we want. We don't want them to be side by side. We want this to, when it's at the level of mobile, to be down here. The way we handle that is to come here and give them dimensions. So I'm going to say class, and I'll give it a call. I think it should be 6. Call 6. With that, for here, call 6 is actually 50%. I'll give that call 6, and this guy 2, I will give it to a call 6. That way they both take 50%. No, that's not it. I have to give call 12 on mobile here because we are starting from mobile, this mobile that we are handling now. So I'll give them call 12. Why didn't it work? Did I save? Yes, I've saved. Call 12 is a parent. Call 12. Let me see if this is how it's spelled from CSS here. Yeah, call 12 is supposed to give them each a width of 100%. Let me see. Why isn't that working? That's why I say analysis is always important. Let's check again. We have this class called 12. Class called 12. Yeah. There's another thing. Let me check if that's not the cause. Under this asterisk here, we're going to add box sizing border box. Border box. I think that should be the cause. As I said, if you don't have basics, oops, it did not go. So what is happening here? I'm not gonna stop the video and walk around behind the ground or in the background. Let's just go in together. So just stick with me. Let's find out what the problem might be. Okay, my columns are not working. What I will do is that I'll come here. I'll give it a class. Let me give this guy a class. I'll just call it left for now because my brain is too blocked to actually give me a name. What I want to do is give a width of 100% to this class to see what happens with. Oh, I think I've got it. So wait, let's try it first. I think I already know what's happening. I hope so. I hope so. So when you have when you're working with Flexbox, by default things are supposed to be side by side. So when you give 100% here, it's supposed to be. Oh, I've not saved this guy. When you give 100% here, it's supposed to take the full width of the parent element. So we are seeing that mobile is not actually adapting as it should adapt. It's not adapting because when we reduce, that image is supposed to come down. It's supposed to wrap. So there's something called flexwrap. I'm going to give that at the level of the row class here, and I'll find that out. We are just texting flexwrap wrap. I want it to wrap out. Voila, that was the issue. So because normally things take 100% of the viewport. Not 100, yeah, 100% of the viewport. So when you use flexbox and you give the children each a dimension, they're going to try to squeeze themselves and actually remain in that dimension of their parent, no matter the dimension that you're giving. That's the width. So I can actually remove this. Let me see if that be the case. So where is that left that I did make? If we remove this left here and refresh, you see that it is still there because of the flexwrap wrap. You see, we have it here. Now, how do we do for it to actually go back up when we are on something like tablet or desktop? What we do is that at that point in time now, that's when we would have been using the call 6. That's when the call 6 comes in to tell each of these elements, instead of taking 100% of your parent width, now you guys should share that space 50-50. 50-50. Okay. I've not given a breakpoint. Yeah. So let's handle the breakpoint here, down here. Yeah, I've done tautology up there. Breakpoint. So what we're doing to start now is adding media query at media. Only screen. And mean width. Oops. And mean width. Why is it not proposing? Kind of like I did something wrong. Mean width, let me take the mobile to be 450 pixels. So above 400 pixels, 50 pixels, I want you to do something new. So we'll copy this, include it here, and then we'll make sure it is different from the others. So this one I will say MD for medium device. -MD. So what I'll do now is this is the call 6 I'm supposed to give these guys, not just writing call 6 as I did, because call 6 is, there's no media query. When is it supposed to change? That is not taken care of. So if we refresh, voila, you have it. So we are going to stop this video at this level. I think it's super long. I've not been taking note on how long the video has come, but I think you already grasp the concept of what we are doing. In the next video, I'm going to explain media queries deeply, and then we are going to add in more CSS and HTML. Ciao. See you in the next video. If you have any question, leave it at the comment section and I will reply to you.